On the table. Those of you who don't have tables, use your feet on the floor. Let's have that drum roll. And coming up to our stage tonight for the warm-up story is Susan Cormier.
Dirty. You point a manicured fingernail at the pair of pants on my store counter and inform me that I am going to give you a 10% discount because of this. Along the edge of one pants cuff, a thin gray line of dust. Madame, in retail, new does not mean unused, it means unwashed. In a factory overseas, these cotton fibers were combed and bleached before being dyed and woven into fabric. This was the last time any part of these pants saw soap and water. In a factory overseas, this fabric was cut and sewn on machines of oil and rust by workers who toiled 14-hour days, taking breaks in a bathroom consisting of a hole in the floor. Do you really think they washed their hands before returning to work? From a factory overseas, these pants arrived in a warehouse infested with rats and mold and internal theft. These pants were driven by a delivery man who stumbled over his steel toes on too much heavy lifting overtime and dropped the box in a mud puddle alley of condoms and bird crap. In the store back room, the stock boy hung the pants to dry and forgot about them. These pants were found crumpled in a corner beneath a box of shoes that were damaged in a toilet flood. I'll say no more about that. These pants were placed on a shelf with similar pants, half of which have already been worn by staff members who missed the bus after a late night shift, crashed at a friend's, and needed new pants for their next days of work. These pants have been returned for a refund 3 times. Once by a man whose shopaholic wife left him, so he returned all of her recent purchases to try to recoup her share of the rent. Once by a woman who claimed that she never wore them, even though they stunk of cigarettes and beer and sex. And once by a lady who plucked them from the shelf, plopped them on the counter, and declared, "I bought these last week. I lost my receipt. I'd like a refund, please." Ma'am, I can understand your snappish attitude. Life is bigger than just this moment. Perhaps it was something that you ate at a fine French restaurant. Only the sous chef knows. Only the sous chef with the cracked and bleeding fingers twisted with grease-burned blisters knows that white sauce makes aged gray pork chops presentable. That vegetables too soft and slick for stir-fry are best in soup. And that the shellfish is on special Monday evening because the last seafood delivery was last Friday morning. And that you should never, ever try the mushroom soup. Ma'am, you have every right to ask me for a discount. Ask me for a discount because I'm slow on the cash register due to carpal tunnel wrist braces from 16 years of stock box stacking. Ask me for a discount because my sales girl tells the customers that she's got allergies while her cough turns to pneumonia and she can't afford a day off. Ask me for a discount because somewhere in a factory overseas, children are weaving cotton for pennies while the profit margin pumps out new, improved advertising. Don't ask me for a discount due to the presence of dust on a pair of pants that I don't give a fucking shit about. Here's your change, ma'am. The receipt is in the bag in case of return. If you're hungry for lunch, may I recommend the restaurant across the way? I hear the oysters in white sauce are to die for. Thank you.